The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to a new Cardano video right now. Minus 5.79% in red. That's this candle over here. And as you can see, we are already below the 20 moving average on the daily chart. Now, there's still 10 hours and 27 minutes left of the day, so anything can happen. But it doesn't look good exactly now, but I know how I'm gonna make it look good. And we are hitting, you can see here the white line, that's the 10 moving average. We are hitting that with the wick. So that's some kind of resistance that we have to break eventually, one or another time. But yesterday we actually had a very good day, and that's because this green candle that got support down here at 50 moving average went all the way up above the 20 moving average, and that's a really bullish signal. That said, let's get into the chart and see what's actually happening here right now. You know, make my face mold charts bigger because easier to see charts. Let's see over here. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the 4 hourly charts and start looking what's happening here. And doesn't look good, guys. Doesn't look good, I gotta tell you that. But I think it's gonna play out really nicely, and I think we're gonna jump above the creek, you know, the Wyckoff. I don't know if you how many of you got that joke, but you know, we're gonna at least, I think we're gonna get some pump over here, and that might happen quite soon, because Bitcoin is actually doing quite nicely right now. So if Bitcoin continues doing nicely, everything is gonna continue doing nicely. I don't know if you guys remember, but people have been talking, especially early in this bull run, how altcoins and Bitcoin are not correlated with each other, and that might have been the case in the 2016-17 bull run. Now, unfortunately, everything is correlated really big time with Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. It drops down, everything drops down. Now, there are a few coins here and there that might actually not follow the Bitcoin, but mostly everything is following Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin, we are right now relying our faith in Bitcoin and see what's gonna do there. Now you can, the first thing you're gonna notice on this chart over here, that we are getting rejected by the 10 moving average, but we managed to break the 10 moving average over here. Now this 20 moving average over here, the red line, is actually giving us problems, and we are trying to break that. So it's only after we break the 20 moving average that we can go and have a party tonight on Friday. I mean, you know, wherever you are in the world, if that's allowed, you know, because right now in these times, you know, partying is not accepted. But you know, we eventually we gotta get above this 20 moving average and 10 moving average. The good thing is that once we dropped here below the 10 moving average, that's the white line over here, once we dropped below that, we even stayed below that the next candle, but we did not have some kind of heavy drop and got rejected hard by the 10 moving average, and that's a good sign, because that means that the price actually wants to move further up. When every time when the price comes and hugs some kind of line, doesn't matter if that's the resistance or maybe if it's support, if it hugs the line, it means it likes the line. It's just like love in the real life, you know. If you got some kind of girl that's always like standing near you, right, you know, she kind of likes you, right? And the same thing goes over here, you know. If you see the price hugging the line, it likes the line. So when we went below here, usually what you would see, if you get rejected, you just go down. But if the line sticks around, just like, you know, needy girls sticking around, if the line sticks around the resistance, even though you are telling you know, girl, I'm not that into you and stuff like that, it means it likes the line. So probability it actually quite high that this might actually just pop anytime now and go higher up here. But like I told you, it depends kind of on what Bitcoin is doing. Let's go to the weekly chart and see what's happening on the weekly chart. And on the weekly chart is kind of bearish kind of scenario that's happening, but doesn't have to be, because again, this isn't be all end all. We don't have to stop over here. One drop, one red a week is actually enough. What's happening here on the weekly chart is that we have, of course, the divergence. You can see here the RSI going up, the price is going up, RSI is going down. That's divergence. So we are expect to have a drop, but we did have this drop, and now we can actually continue again going even higher up, right? Because right now this RSI is sitting in some kind of 65 levels, and that's pretty normal and pretty decent. So we might actually continue up. And if you remember, a lot lately been talking about Wyckoff distribution on the Bitcoin. I don't know if you got that, but it doesn't matter. If you go to the Bitcoin chart right now, you're gonna see here on the weekly chart. Let me just this is a weekly chart of Bitcoin. and you're gonna see that Bitcoin did exactly the same thing. It goes up, right? But the RSI goes down, and you get this red candle. But the next time it continues going up, and the RSI continues going down, and the price continues going up, and the RSI continues going down. So you can see here, you can still move higher and higher up, even though the RSI is continuing going down, as long as you get these red candles. Here it was only 1 week, yeah, here was 2 red weeks, and here it's only when we came at the end of the run here that we didn't have any more divergence, because price was going down, RSI was going up, so that corrected itself. So something like that might actually happen here as well. Just because we are having the divergence doesn't mean that it's end of the bull run or something like that, or that we have to have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks of consolidation. Right now we are just pushing the price really high up, and I think this can actually continue going up. Also, Cardano is one of the most bullish things out there right now, because we are above the 10 moving average on the weekly, and on the daily chart we are touching the 10 moving average all the way up there. Most of the coins are sitting around the 50 and the 100 moving average all the way down here, going some kind of sideways motion, while the Cardano is actually super bullish and actually managed to get back above the 20 moving average in one go. So we went all the way down to 0.9, and right now we are above the 20 moving average. So it looks really good, and it actually has a really nice chance to actually continue going up. The problem, of course, is these small time frames, but I always tell people, like, don't worry about small time frames. Look what's happening on the daily charts, weekly chart, like, follow that, because these things on the small time frames, although they are interesting for the YouTube video, they don't mean that much in the great scheme of things. Because right now we might actually get above it, and then we might get below it, and might actually continue go below it, and then might jump above it, and before you know it, the price is at a very different level than where it was. So right now it doesn't look good that we are below the 10 and 20 moving average on the these two lines. It doesn't look that we are below these two lines on the 4-hourly time frame, but this can change anytime now. Right now Bitcoin is going up 1.54% in green. It already managed to get above the 20 moving average on the Bitcoin managed to get above 20 moving average on the 4-hourly chart, so that is already now looking good. And you can see here that even though on the 1-hourly chart we fell through we got pushed by the 10 moving average below the 50 moving average, that's the yellow line. Right now we are jumping right back in. I'm telling you, it's like that needy girl that's hanging around you that just doesn't want to go. So this, although it might actually seem bearish because we are getting rejected by the moving averages and we are getting pushed down, I'm thinking this is going to continue going up. How long, not quite sure, but you know what I say. It cannot go down forever, and you gotta get some kind of relief sooner or later. And right now, if you look at all the altcoins, everything is looking exactly like this, either below the 10 or the 20 moving average on the 4-hourly. It's standing, it's just kind of waiting, but nothing is dropping like really heavily. So we are either waiting for some kind of moving averages to push us down, or we are actually just waiting for Bitcoin to decide our fate. That said, come back tomorrow. We're gonna know a lot more. We're gonna be a lot more bullish or bearish tomorrow. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, and we're gonna have pretty much more information. Also, the XRP is having, I heard they're having some kind of a decision-making thing today, so that might also affect crypto and Cardano as well. So it's important to know. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel, join the Telegram group, because we are trying to pump those numbers, and also check out the links down below. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you stopping by my channel. It's a small channel, but we're trying to pump any kind of numbers we're trying to pump. See you around, guys. Bye bye.